Guys, we are back, and for those of you who are new to the channel, my name's Clinton.
And I'm Steph.
And today we're excited because we have made our way to Coron in the Philippines. So we started in Manila and we only had one full day there because we wanted to get to the islands, and we're in Coron at the moment. But look, we had an early flight from Manila, and it was quite funny for me because for those of you who don't know, Stephanie, you're not really the best flyer. She's not a good flyer at all. It doesn't matter what type of plane it is, but it was funny this time because the plane was a propeller plane.
Yeah, I would say my anxiety with flying has gotten a lot worse as I'm getting older. So yeah, propeller planes are just not the best for me. But we made it.
We made
it, it's all good.
And we're staying in the old town.
In Coron Town.
Is it Coron Town?
Yeah, Coron Town.
We're staying in Coron Town, and it's a nice little town here. It's quite quiet though, but it's got some great little cafes and restaurants.
Yeah, and it's a good location because I think what Coron has to offer is a lot of the island tours, and it's pretty much where we are is where all these tours take off. So it's a good spot to stay in. And
that's what we're doing today. Today we've got a tour, an island snorkeling tour organised. And with this particular tour, it takes us to 7 locations. And I'll read those out. We got Barracuda Lake, Kayangan Lake, Twin Lagoon, Twin Peaks, Beach 91, and Bilan Reef. Would that be how you say it?
Great pronunciation, yep.
And CYC Beach. So this particular tour, it hits all the locations that we wanted to go. And we are taking these guys, they're called Kayangan Islands.
They have pretty good reviews with their tours, so that's why we decided to go with them. And it's a pretty long day, so we're up early just to get a coffee before the tour starts, but they're picking us up at around 8 AM. And then it finishes about 5, so it's a long day with a lot of sights that we're seeing.
And it's costing us 1,850 pesos. So it's that one right there.
Each.
Now we're getting picked up from our hotel room, so we probably should get over there. We don't want to miss that. So let's get this show on the road. Oh, there you go, you can hear the guy in the background pumping the horn. So we just at our first stop, and this place is called Twin Lagoon, and it's absolutely spectacular. What do you reckon, Steph?
Yeah, it's beautiful so far.
We're at the top of our boat, we're up the stairs, you can see that. And honestly, check this out behind me. Absolutely spectacular. We've got some kayaks. You could probably see the kayaks on the boat. So we're hoping to get out the kayaks.
Okay, you wanna sit down? Where are you from, sir?
Australia.
Australia.
It's really nice out here. The only problem is where we are, all the boats and all the tour boats, they all dock up exactly in the same spot right in the harbour, so it gets really crowded down there. But look, it's still nice because if you've got a kayak, you can just kayak around the corner, which a lot of people have done. And a lot of people on our tour, they haven't hired the kayak, but they're just swimming around, and they're going to a bay which you can only get up through some stairs.
Yeah, it's the second lagoon, it's part of the Twin Lagoon, but we can't get there because of the high tide, so
yeah,
we'll just stick in this lagoon.
Yeah, so we're just going to stay in this lagoon, but it's still absolutely beautiful nonetheless. It's absolute chaos around here. There's so many boats and so many canoes. You're just trying to weave in and out of everybody. There's a lot of people here.
Too many people.
Too many people?
We just got like trapped in all these boats trying to get out. We almost broke our back trying to go under. And now it's because it's high tide, we actually can't get through to the second like twin lagoons. We're gonna have to go around, I think.
Yeah, so as we were going through, we got caught under one of the boats. Whoop. Almost hit somebody then. And oh my god. Steph is honestly the worst steerer. Look at this. We literally just went straight into a rock.
Who's doing all the paddling here, me or you?
Straight into a rock. Come on, Stephanie.
Oh my god.
Keep rowing.
I'm about to whack you with the paddle.
Take me back to the boat. Chop chop.
Oh my god.
So we just made it to our next spot. So what's the spot called, bro?
Say?
What spot is this?
Princess Charlene.
Princess Charlene.
Yeah.
Princess Charlene spot. Steph's already in the water. Look good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in. Oh wow, this is such a great spot for snorkeling. Just below us we've got all the coral. There's lots of fish, colourful fish, small, big fish. And just over there to the left, there's this massive drop, and even with the drop it's all covered with coral, and it just goes into the deep blue, it just goes into the darkness. Such a great spot for snorkeling. So we've just made it to our next spot. It's called Kayangan Lake, and we've been told the best option is to walk up the top. We have to walk up there to get to the top, and apparently the views at the top are really good. So we're gonna track it up there now. But this place is beautiful. Check this. Honestly, picture perfect. But let's see if the top's even better. Well, it's actually quite a walk down these steps, but you can see it in the background. You can already see the super blue green water. Looks good. Well, once you get onto the other side of the stairs and the mountain, it's really beautiful down here. Look at that. Well, I think we got about 45 minutes just to chill. We got half of our tour in the water, if you can see them in the water, just chilling. And we got the other half just on the boardwalk, just relaxing. So we've got about 45 minutes here, and then I think we're heading off to lunch. We're going to head back to the boat now. I think they're preparing lunch. So what do you reckon, Steph? How'd you go?
It was good. Sorry, I'm just
We're both
dying walking up these stairs, but it was worth it. It's only a short walk to get there with the stairs, but it's beautiful. Hey, like the water is so clear.
It's a special type of colour. It's like I said before, it's like a greeny blue
like
colour, which is
turquoise.
yeah. So it's so calm.
Yeah.
The water is just crystal flat. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Man, I'm wrecked.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Fortissimo.
Just passing everybody.
Okay. Ito ma'am.
So we just finished up with lunch and they put on a great lunch for us.
Yeah.
They had fish, fruits.
Chicken, shrimp, clams. It was a really good spread.
Yeah, so we've just hit our next spot now. It's only a 15-minute ride from where we had lunch, and it's Barracuda Lake. And we just got here just now. We just docked up and it already looks really good. Look at that.
So what we have to do is dock here and then hike a little bit, and the lake is on the other side.
On the other side. And he did say, what did he say about the water? It was
It is
70% fresh water and 30% salt water.
Yeah, so we're going to go for a bit of a snorkel, I think.
Let's go. Shit, bro. They're making us wear, I don't know whether the mic's working, but they're making us wear these life jackets. Unless if you don't wear the life jackets, they won't let you in. A couple of people try to take them off, but the lifeguard starts yelling at you, and it makes it so much harder to swim in because you can't go underwater and it keeps flipping you up and like a buoy. So what did it say? He say a buoy?
Yeah,
buoy.
a buoy.
Made it to the next spot, Coral Garden.
Yeah, apparently there's giant clams here.
There we go, giant clams. Let's see if we can go find the giant. Look, almost dying while I'm trying to get into the water.
Alright,
Are you
go
ready?
already.
Oh, I can see a fish is already in the water.
Hurry up.
Oh, I'm going in. So we just stopped off at our last stop, and it's just a beach and it's just to chill out. I think we've got about an hour here or so, but the beach is really, really nice though.
Yeah.
It's got all these like little huts. So I think some of the tours, what they do is they come here, they have their lunches and they sit in the chairs. But we've come towards the end of the day when it's supposed to just be the chill session for an hour. But what we're going to do is we're going to make use of these and we're going to head out around the corner. So let's head out there. Oh.
Anyway, don't allow, you can explore the other side.
Go that side.
Yeah, but I told you don't go down.
Don't go in the lagoon. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so you heard that. So we're not allowed to go in the lagoon, which is just around the corner. So we're allowed to go on the outside of the lagoon. So we'll just go there.
Right, now watch me awkwardly try and get in.
Yeah, use your phone. Okay, watch Steph try and get in.
You know my paddle?
Steph, you can just be the engine on this little trip. I will just sit back and relax.
You're the best kayaking partner.
So I'll say one thing about the Philippines. Honestly, this country is so beautiful. I mean, look at that in the background. So it looks like that is the lagoon that we're not allowed to go into. I have no idea why we're not allowed to go in, but it looks good from afar. So I can't believe what we've just found. We've just found a little dog out here just swimming on his own out in the middle of the water. We're gonna probably try and bring him on board because he's just swimming around in circles. Come on, buddy. So we just tried to get the dog on our kayak, but he kept on swimming away. I'm not too sure what he's doing because now he's starting to swim back out to sea. We tried to get him on though, but I think he's just really scared of us. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to our boat, tell the guys on the boat, and hopefully they can take the boat and go pick up the little guy because he's heading back out to sea. Okay, so update on the dog. Complete false alarm. So we came back to our boat, had a chat with the guys to see whether we can go pick him up in the boat, and they basically just said he's one of the owners from around the corner's dog, and he just basically swims from like parts of the island to parts of the island. So
I mean, I came out on the beach like, there's a dog in the water, like freaking out, and he's like, it's okay, don't worry, it's okay.
Owners on around the corner. The owners are around the corner.
He's like, he's been swimming from a young puppy, don't worry. And I was like, okay. All right.
That makes sense though, because
he seemed pretty chilled.
He was chilled, but Steph was not chilled. You were not chilled when we saw the dog. You're like, is that a dog? But he's all right, so he's all right. So we just finished up our snorkeling and island tour around Coron, and all up, it was actually quite good because it's probably some of the best snorkeling I've done in a very long time.
I think ever. Like, the coral reefs were beautiful, and the fish and the giant clams.
And that's including Thailand. I thought it was a lot better than Thailand.
Yeah.
And the colour of the water, spectacular. And it was quite eventful. You know, you saw that. The dog. Steph absolutely freaked out, but
I felt like everyone nearby could hear like my shrieks in the water being like, there's a dog. But we were there in high season, so it was a little bit busier. There's a lot of boats in some points
But look, our tour guide, he actually helped us out a little bit because when we went there and it was absolutely packed, we just went to the next section, so that actually helped us a lot.
And then we come back to that spot later, and then there'd be no cars there, no boats there.
Yeah.
So it was actually pretty good in that sense.
Yeah, it was good.
We did have to hire some gear as well, so it was the snorkel and the fins and the kayak that wasn't included in the tour price.
And it was quite expensive.
It actually was. That was probably like a little bit of a downer.
Yeah.
The kayaks were, I think, $1,200 for the coloured kayaks, and then we had to pay $150 for the snorkels each, and then $150 for the fins as well. So it ended up being an extra 1,800 pesos, which was a little bit pricey. It was almost more expensive than the actual cost
ticket
of the tour. So
yeah, but look, that's all right. It was worth it though. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Now look, that's the end of the video. Next we're going to be in El Nido, and we're excited for that one. So remember, if you like this video, remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.